What's up, guys? So in this video series, we're going to talk about your looks, some misconceptions, what you should have in mind, and how I bettered my looks and how that changed my dating life. Let's talk about it. So if someone asks me, does looks matter? I would say yes and no at the same time. Why is it a yes? It's because women are superficial as well, bro. And also, when I better my looks, women tend to give me better reactions. So yes, it does matter. But why does it not matter at the same time? It's because you can't really do anything about it for a certain period of time. For example, if you go outside and try to approach women, you can't really better your looks at that moment. So rather than thinking about, oh, like I don't look good enough, like and my skin's not perfect, something's not perfect, rather than stepping into that zone of mindset, try to just be yourself. Try to just focus on the things that really matter. For example, if I'm trying to better my social skills, I'm actually going to focus on that one area. So if I can't say hi to women, I'm going to start from the small steps. Okay, I came out today. I'm saying hi to 5 people, and then I'm saying hi to 1 girl, and then you're going to see incrementally that looks in that moment doesn't really matter at all. So one example I want to give you guys is the guys who are lower or mid compared to the women, but they still get the hot girls. Do you have anyone in your life that is like that dude? Right? Those are the guys who are the prime example of not getting brainwashed that looks are everything. Because here's the thing, guys. The reason why women are looking for different type of values compared to men, because men are more superficial, I think, right? Women look for survival value, right? Whether or not you can survive in a tribe, right? It's very primitive. And if you have good social skills, that means you have access to different resources, okay? So as men, of course, we need to better our looks. We need to better our physique. We need to go to the gym. We need to do things that would make us money, status, everything. But the only thing that matters when you're actually outside is your social skills. And here's the thing, guys. For example, I'm a rich dude. I have all the money in the world. I am like, oh, like I have trillions of dollars. But if I go outside and be like, vibe is like, oh, hey, excuse me, just wanted to say hi. Do you think it matters that I have trillions of dollars? Not really. That's exactly why Mark Zuckerberg, or who is that guy? Who is that guy? Rich billionaires who don't have women in their lives, who get divorced, it's because they don't have any charisma. They don't know social skills. They don't know what women want. So guys, if you don't want to be that guy who's only working on looks, who's only working on status, everything else but women, but social skills, you're wrong. You need to work on this part of your life. And also, here's the thing, guys. You think you're working on talking to women, but actually what you're doing is you're working on your communication skills. Because I used to not sound like this. I used to be very... it was very hard to understand what I was saying. Okay, I didn't use my hands. I sounded just like this, and I was like, if I look back to my old videos, I kind of sound like this, and it's kind of annoying, right? So I put in a lot of work in my communication skills. And here's the thing, guys. Everyone in my social groups thinks of me as a leader. Not because of everything I accomplished, maybe just a little bit, but because I have good social skills. I know how to treat people in a way that they would respect me. Okay, guys? So here's the thing, guys. Yes, looks matter. But also, yes, when you go outside, it doesn't really matter. You don't have to do anything about it. And now let's move on to how to better your looks. So I used to look like this, and now I look like this. So much better, right? Better skin, better everything, better facial structure. Now first, let's talk about the facial structure, guys. So there's a misconception that your facial structure is something you're born with, you can never change it, but it's not true. 100% it's not true. Look at my photo from before and after. No, it is not true. That's exactly why there's a thing called looks maxing. If you don't know what looks maxing is, I highly recommend, look into that shit. And the thing is, the only reason that exists is because facial structure can change. And the first thing I want you to know is tongue mewing. Tongue mewing. What this is normally people rest their tongue in a bottom position, right? But what you want to do is put the tongue in the top position at all times, 24/7. And what that does, it pushes your palate in the right direction, right? Good growth in this part of your face. And this part of your face is super important for your level of attractiveness. So you can kind of see how I changed. I'm gonna show my photo one more time. I don't like my old photos, but yeah, looks like this. But facial structure has changed just because I've been doing this for 3 years, guys. Okay, your tongue has to be in the top. So quick tip, when you're drinking water, your tongue actually has to stick to the top. That's the feeling you have to have 24/7. And trust me, after 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, and a year, you're gonna change. You're gonna change your facial structure. It does take time. Like, I'm not telling you it's gonna happen in 1 day or 2 days. No, it takes time. Secondly, I want to talk about my skin. So if you look closely, skin looks way much better. So here's the thing, guys. A couple things, actually. First thing is your diet. So if you're having sugary food, if you're having wheat, cut that shit out right now, because those foods actually initiate a process. They create some sort of hormones, and then they create more face oil, and then that oil eventually turns up into acne, right? Worst case scenario, those acnes are gonna turn into acne scars, so you need to take care of your diet. That's the first thing. Second thing is your sleep, okay? So I have never seen any dude with good skin have bad sleep. 6 to 8 hours of sleep, but the most important thing is having sleep at a certain time. At least sleep at like 1 a.m., guys, or 2 a.m., okay? 6 to 8 hours. And finally, I would mention my skincare routine. So right now I'm using 3 types of products. First thing is toner, which moisturizes your skin and helps you to absorb different types of products. Toner, ample. For me, I'm using Phytosin. I'm actually gonna show it. So it's this one, Phytosin. So especially if your skin barrier is not that thick, it's not that like strong, this is the thing for you guys, right? So apply that every day, morning, after you wash your face, and then before you go to sleep, always apply that. And finally, cream or lotion. I use something like this. It's a Korean product. It says Self-Fusion C. If you use that and a toner, like your skin is good, guys, okay? Definitely, but it's more beneficial to actually look into specific knowledge from dermatologists because they know better than me. But basically, your skin type is different. Maybe like there's like 3 types. But if you are suffering from acne, and if you have like a bad skin barrier, these are the things for you. And the final thing I would say is go to the gym. Go to the gym, guys. It's no wonder that guys start their self-development journey with the gym. Go to the gym. If you're busy, 4 days a week, it's fine. 30 minutes a day, it's fine. The only thing you should do is show up every day, because once you feel the momentum, once your body gets bigger and bigger, building some muscles, I don't even have to tell you to go to the gym because your mind already associates the successful version of you with the muscles. And also, the good thing about it is women notice it as well. One time, I think it was like 2 years ago, I really didn't have time to work out. So what ended up happening is 3 girls in a row, they're telling me like 5 times, like, you lost muscle. You're losing muscle. They bug me so much, guys. So women notice this so much. And these girls are Korean girls, which means they're into like K-pop, like all pretty boys, like all that shit. They still mention it, guys. So muscles, it's a must, like, okay? So, and before we wrap up, I want to give you a simple advice on how to better your looks like almost instantly. It's your hairstyle and it's your clothing. So, I would recommend, like, guys in this course have like different ethnicities, different styles, different vibes. So what I would like you to do is go on Instagram, search for a stylist, get advice. It takes you $100. And that advice goes forever. If you could find what style it really suits you and like buy clothes accordingly, change your hairstyle, bro, like it's totally worth $100. It's a one-time payment. You're getting girls, you're looking better, you're feeling better. Guys, all in all, better your looks. Always try to better your looks. Your clothing, your style, hairstyle as well. And also, think about the fact that even without the looks, you should be confident. Because as a dating coach, as a person who's been approaching for the last 3 years, I approached when I wasn't looking that good as well. Okay, but I still got dates, I still got results. So here's the thing. Social skills come first, and then your looks, but always try to better your looks. So see you guys in the next video. Peace.